For most, if not all, the first job in tech is the hardest to get. When you're just trying to get your foot in the door, it can be a long and difficult job search. Today, I'm going through the story of how I got my first ever tech job using LinkedIn. And if you're currently in that position of trying to get your first tech job, this is a method that you could use also. Let's get into the video. Before we begin, I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who's subscribed. Even though I haven't posted in the past couple weeks or so, more subscribers have been coming in. People have been subscribing and showing support, still liking the videos and everything else. Thanks so much. Keep subscribing, and if you're new, please subscribe. We're trying to hit 1K by the month of June. So please show support, please subscribe, and it's greatly appreciated. Now, for the video. So there I was looking for my first ever role in tech. I didn't mind if it was a graduate job or even an internship. I just wanted to get my foot in the door. This was shortly after my undergraduate degree, which was just after COVID, as the job market was just starting to recover. Because of COVID and the way things happened with the job market, I was really anxious about getting a job, as there were a lot less roles on offer and there was a lot more competition from the previous graduating years. The majority of job applications that I sent out were rejected or not answered at all. And sometimes this was really frustrating, as I spent a lot of time, sometimes an hour or even more, filling out these applications, only for them not to reply or to reject it after one day. I really needed to find a way to get more opportunities and more job interviews without applying online and getting rejected so quickly. So I looked to LinkedIn. I'd always been told that LinkedIn is this powerful tool that is so great for networking and getting opportunities and getting into the job market and all these great things, but I had no idea how that looked. I'd set up my profile a couple years prior, but I never really put anything on there. All I put was one or two of my job experiences, not much information, and it was quite bare and empty. So I made sure to brush up, to put some information on there and make my profile look nice, neat, so that if an employer came along, they'd see me as someone they could potentially hire. A few of my friends had found their jobs and internships through LinkedIn, so this gave me a lot of promise. But for me, I had no idea what to do with the app and how to find these opportunities, where to go, who to message, and what exactly to do to get these jobs and opportunities that I've been told so much about. After speaking to a few of my peers and doing some research online and on social media, I came up with a game plan. A strategy that would help me to put myself out there, speak to people, talk about job opportunities, and hopefully get me that first job. And so I built a template that looks something like this. I'm going to read it out for you guys, so in case you want to do something similar, you can use this template and obviously change it to something that looks a lot more like your profile. And my template looked like this. Hi, whatever the person's name is. I'm currently searching for graduate and entry-level roles as a software support analyst, IT support analyst, or a cloud consultant. I'm also open to other opportunities. I'm available for an immediate start. If there are any roles that suit my profile, please be in touch. I'm looking for roles in London and surrounding areas. Kind regards, Caleb. Once I built this template, which looks something like a bit of a cover letter, just a short paragraph showing who I am and what I'm looking for, the plan was to send this out to loads and loads of people and see what I get back. On LinkedIn, you can message almost anyone. A lot of the time they won't get back to you, and sometimes they will. But of course, the more I send, the more likely I am to get a reply and get a good response. And so a few days before I started to send out this template to different people, I made sure to connect to loads and loads of recruiters in tech and also some CEOs of small startup companies, as I thought that these would be the best ways to get into the industry. So I went on LinkedIn, and in the search bar I wrote Tech Recruiter, and all the people that came up under Tech Recruiter, I began to connect with them one by one. Some of these recruiters didn't accept my request, as you'd expect, but a lot of them did. I probably sent out hundreds of requests over a few days, and probably got about at least 60 to 70 people that connected with me. Of the 60 to 70 that connected with me, I sent all of them that same template saying, "Hi, my name's Caleb. These are the roles I'm interested in. I'm open to opportunities. And if you have a role available, please get in contact with me." A lot of them didn't respond as you'd expect, but a lot of them did. Some responded saying, "I don't currently have any roles available, but I can pass your number on to someone else who may." Others responded saying, "I'm sorry, but I'm only recruiting for higher roles or roles in a different field from you, and I don't have any entry-level roles available." But there were about 4 recruiters who messaged back saying, "I have a role which suits your profile, and I'm willing to give you a call." And the one that got me that job, his name was Blake, and for the sake of privacy, I'll blur out his surname, but I'll show you this message. Blake called me back the following day at 10 a.m. with 2 job roles that suited my profile. I interviewed for both of these job roles, and I ended up getting one of them, and that was my first role, working as an IT operations engineer. So although there were a lot of people who didn't reply my messages, you only need one. You need that one job to respond and say yes to you. You need that one person to take a chance and say that this person could be right for the role. All you need is that chance, and you wouldn't get that chance if you don't try. Networking and messaging people on LinkedIn is something that I can say has worked for me. If you're looking for that first role, it could work for you also. Just make sure you come with a template that shows what you want, you follow and message the right people, and you could get into tech just by that. LinkedIn is definitely a powerful tool. In my opinion, it's greatly underrated. And so for everyone out there looking for jobs, or even if you have a job and are open to other opportunities in the future, here's how I suggest you maximize your use of LinkedIn. Number 1, ask advice from people who are in positions that you aspire to be in. For me, that would be people in senior cloud roles, or even heads of cloud engineering or lead cloud engineers. I'll be able to message them and ask for advice on how to progress my career, how to do better, and what sort of technologies to get into. Number 2, message recruiters after applying for a role. A lot of the time when you apply for a role on LinkedIn, it will show the recruiter who has put that job description up on LinkedIn. Once you apply, message them saying how you found the role, what makes you interested, and what would make you a good fit for that role. This could put you ahead of other candidates who don't seem as eager as you. And number 3, build connections with your peers. Networking with people who are way above you, or even mentoring people way below you is great, but your peers who are on the same level as you is the most important group of people to be networking with. Your peers who understand where you are and are at the same place can definitely help you to strive, and you could help them just as much. So keep in touch with your peers, people who are in the same position as you, people who are looking to move forward in the same way you are. And I think those are the 3 great ways to maximize your use of LinkedIn. Other than that, be active, post, follow people you're interested in, and you'd be surprised what sort of opportunities come from just that. Guys, this has been a great video. Thanks so much for watching. As I always say, follow me on LinkedIn. I'm very active on there. Thanks so much for watching. Please leave a comment below saying if you're on LinkedIn, drop your details there if you want others to follow you. And just say how you're using LinkedIn. Are you mentoring someone? Are you being mentored? Are you in touch with your peers? Or how LinkedIn has helped you in your career. Thanks so much for watching. Please leave a comment, please subscribe, and please continue to support and share. Follow me on LinkedIn, and I'll catch you in the next video.